I'm grateful to be back here in Lebanon, but I have to admit that that I'm saddened to bear witness to the pain of its people and what they're experiencing. And I have to admit, this is a really heartbreaking moment for me to be here in Lebanon. The people of Lebanon, like everyone in the region, just want to go home, build a peaceful, secure, and safe and prosperous future for themselves and their families. As President Biden said, our goal is a comprehensive agreement that implements UN Security Council Resolution 1701 and ensures this conflict is the last for many generations. 1701 was successful at ending the war in 2006, but we must be honest that no one did anything to implement it. The lack of implementation over those years contributed to the conflict that we are in today. Because both sides simply committing to 1701 is just not enough. So I'm back here in Beirut today for discussions with the government of Lebanon, the Lebanese armed forces, other political leaders, and frankly, anyone else who is willing, able to play a critical role in setting Lebanon on a new course of strength, security, and stability, and ultimately economic prosperity. This is my 6th or maybe 7th visit to Lebanon in the past year, and while we spent 11 months containing the conflict, we were not able to resolve it. In each of my visits, I cautioned that the situation was urgent and the status quo was not sustainable. We were either going to reach a solution or things were going to escalate out of control. I stood at this very podium, time after time, including as recently as August, and cautioned about the urgency. A resolution was possible, but it was rejected, and the situation has escalated out of control as we feared that it could. And I want to be very, very clear. Tying Lebanon's future to other conflicts in the region was not and is not in the interest of the Lebanese people. The government of Lebanon and all its leaders will need the world's support, and the United States and our partners are committed to supporting them. Lebanon's government can and should provide for all of the people of Lebanon, and to do that effectively, it will need to put its people's needs first. The world will stand by Lebanon and its leaders if they make the brave and the hard choices that are required at this time to benefit all of the Lebanese people. We're committed to the Lebanese people, and we are committed to Lebanon's future. And that's what I was here to talk about today. Well, the United States wants to end this conflict as soon as possible. That's what President Biden wants. That's what we all are working towards. And what I just said, what we're working with the government of Lebanon, the state of Lebanon, as well as the government of Israel, is to get to a formula that brings an end to this conflict once and for all, that puts the mechanisms in place that will enable this conflict to not just be over today and start again next week or next month or next year, but rather will be over, so that everybody can go home and know that we are on a new era of prosperity. I'm here today to be able to have the conversation not of how to change 1701. 1701 is what it is. That is what we are going to be looking for as the basis for the end of this conflict. But what are the things that will have to be done in addition in order to make sure that it's implemented fairly, accurately, transparently, so that everybody knows the path that we're on? Thank you very much.
How long this war will stay?